Everybody wanna be bodybuilder, but no one wants these heavy ass weights.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to episode 74 of Buckets of Duckets. I am your co-host, Chase Myers. I'm over here in Seattle, Washington. Every week I have this amazing podcast where I talk to my best friend, hilarious comedian in Louisiana. Ladies and gentlemen, the one, Josh Watts.
Good evening, shitheads. It's your boy, the Mohawk Meat Castle, a.k.a. the Beefcake Bastion. I looked up in a thesaurus, words for castles, you dumb bitches. Appreciate it. Like and subscribe under there and leave a comment like,
good.
Hey, this host really went and looked. He looked up a synonym for the... I even learned the fucking word. I learned the word for word to be the word.
He found out what synonyms were, and they looked up one for castle. That's what he did for you. I thought you were going to say
bragged about it.
I thought you were going to say the Beefcake Bastard. I thought bastard was right here.
That would have been a good one, too. Now,
I was like, that's
well,
pretty...
episode
next
75,
week,
you dumb bitches. Here it comes.
Oh, what's up, everybody? YouTube people, how you doing? Subscribe, like, comment, all the stuff. Tell a friend, tell all your friends. Gather all your friends in a room, watch it on separate screens, get them views up.
Don't you dare share this screen with anybody. You understand me?
Mm-mm.
If we find out that you're sharing this with somebody else, we'll get YouTube taken away from you. We'll have
if two
YouTube.
people are watching this together right now, I'll stop right now. No, you're not. No, you are not. Okay? Find somewhere else. Find somewhere else. There's plenty of room, okay?
Get your papers on your own screen, you cheapskate motherfuckers. This is
like you
quality
got
content.
one in your pocket. Pull it up on your pocket, all right? We're everywhere. So,
Jay.
So that's our pitch to YouTube. Good pitch.
They're gonna fucking love it. It's gonna make their dicks so wet.
Oh, dude. And podcast people, what's up? This is a podcast, so I appreciate you listening to it that way. 5 stars on Apple, the whole thing. Josh wants you to look at us. Also, so...
This is the dumbest thing you're going to hear. This is the dumbest thing you're ever going to hear from this podcast if you're about to explain why you look so fucking good right now.
Yeah, Jesus Christ, bro. Why? Like, here's the thing, though. You can't keep us down forever. Okay? Like, we'll figure it out eventually. Okay? We've been filming.
Come on.
We've been filming ourselves on a podcast for a year and a half now. Yeah. So what? So maybe just now I realize a webcam might be a good addition. Maybe a little bit better resolution might just be more pleasing for the medium. You know, maybe that's what it is.
So the fuck what? Huh?
I cannot believe they're $60. Why do we think everything is $1 million? You remember how much?
Nah, dude. Webcams are $600 bare minimum. They come in the big fucking thing. You gotta have them on your shoulder with the fucking eye thing. You can't just buy one.
Why don't we know that? We thought websites were like $200. I thought I could just get a website off the street. Remember?
I still don't understand how that works.
As many people in my life has offered to make a website for me, I thought they just gave them shits away. I didn't know that they were thousands of dollars. Every
podcast I've ever listened to lied to me. You just go to Squarespace, you pick a template, and it's fucking there. Bullshit.
You gotta fucking hire Ivana. That's who you gotta hire. You gotta hire Ivana Martin from Florida to fucking make your stuff. That's what you gotta do. That's the only way. Because you're not good enough. That's the thing they don't tell you on the Square. You are not good enough. You can't. You think you can pick a template. I fucking would love to see you try.
Go ahead. Do it right now.
Go ahead. Go ahead and make me a website.
Go ahead and make your little bullshit ass website. Go ahead. Let me see your doo-doo ass website. Come on. Go ahead and bring it out.
Believe anything. You know why I know you'll believe anything? Because I fucking believed it. I thought that I was special enough just that I could just plug in and get a what? No, you got to call somebody. So you got to pay, and it turns out paying is thousands of dollars. So that's why I thought cameras went. I thought my nice camera that I've been filming my shows with, that I filmed 2 shows this year with, and I've kept them. I'm not gonna post them anywhere, but I actually filmed them. I mean, that camera was $600-$700, so I was thinking, it's gotta be hundreds of dollars, not $60. And look how pretty I am. And I don't have to look like a fucking lab experiment in here anymore with like 8 cameras and stuff.
You've always looked like you were in a basement.
Yeah.
And I've always been like, I hope Chase finds a place to live that he could just record his podcast and have to keep breaking into people's basements and making podcasts
Bro,
out of
it's
basements.
tough out here for a podcaster.
Show him what you show
Yeah,
him.
here's the
you
difference.
look like
YouTube people, podcast people. I'm sorry for
tough shit.
this. But look, I mean, look. This is the difference. This is the difference in
watch
in
this.
The new nice. And then watch. This is what. And I have lights on me and stuff. That's what it would look like.
God
this is what,
damn.
You know how much more I'd have to do?
You bitches have been catfished for 74 episodes. Y'all didn't know. That's what he really looks like.
Yeah, I really
Look at
look
this.
prettier. It's
God
the opposite.
damn.
It's the opposite of a catfish. I'm actually so much more handsome than
I
I
looked
even
away-
portrayed myself to be.
Dude, I looked away for 1 second to take a sip of water, and when I looked up, you were adjusting your camera, but you were doing the, like, it looked like you were doing the selfie pose.
I was taking a selfie.
Oh, dude, I was getting ready to roast on you, but you're so
Nah.
handsome in this high definition that I can't.
Yeah, good luck.
Look,
Good luck finding something to roast.
We did our first podcast episode in, 2014?
Bro, we
Ever?
were the first podcast. Like, we did
Ever.
it so long ago. Like, I think it was like Rogan marrying us. Like, that was
Yep.
the
No,
like
no,
the
we don't-
run.
Kevin Smith, Marin, and then us. It was Kevin Smith,
That is true.
Mark Marin, then us. That was it. Nobody else.
Look, I didn't become a comedian to be a hero, okay? I became a comedian.
I'll tell you right now, any chance, and I don't care what anybody, I don't care how this sounds, any chance in the world to shit on Whitney Cummings, I'm all for. She created Two Broke Girls. Have you ever seen that?
Yeah, it's a very bad
It's
show.
the dumbest thing that's ever
I
been
cannot
put on
believe it
television.
went like 12 seasons. It lasted. It went so long.
It went so long because Kat Dennings is unbelievably gorgeous.
I was about to
That's
say,
the only-
it is a testament to how beautiful Kat Dennings is.
Yeah.
Is that they gave that show like 8 seasons. Or like, if we could
Right.
just have you on our TV for 30 minutes a week for 8 years.
It'll make it
whatever
worth
you're-
it.
Whatever is being said.
I saw that post, that Whitney Cummings post, and I was like, well, that's not the Whitney Cummings I know. And because I saw her picture.
She's like blonde now, yeah.
Is that it? She looks like a totally different person. Is it just that?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. 'Cause she
I
looked
think so,
like
yeah.
I didn't know if there was like if she did any. I don't know. She looks like a totally different human being. It could just
maybe
be
she
hair.
did.
dye.
She
I don't
definitely
know.
does look different than she did like a couple years ago.
But I don't. But anyway, when she wrote the post we're talking about where she's defending Joe Rogan on the like dying on a fucking hill. Whew, boy,
I
that
don't
post though,
understand.
fedora, Joker makeup. You could see it. Like as I was reading, I was like, "This bitch got Joker makeup on her face right now." As she's writing this, as
I know
she's
Joker
writing this.
makeup when I'm reading it.
Oh, dude! As soon
This
as
is
I was done, I
written-
looked up and I was like, "What the fuck?" I was painting like the Joker. I was like, "Oh, what?"
I don't get. So if you don't know what we're talking about, I don't know. Whatever. Joe Rogan. He's had a podcast for fucking 15 years and. He said some wild shit on it, including some racist stuff. He said the N-word and everything, and
Like 100 times,
reason,
like a lot, like a lot.
Like they took down 110 episodes.
Like a lot.
Last time I saw, and I think they're still scrubbing through. I mean, he
Brother-
said the N-word in the special. He said the N-word in the special. It's like on
yeah.
Netflix and stuff.
Yeah. The
on Joe
2006
Rogan Live,
one.
that special, yeah.
When he's on stage by the he still has hair in that one.
Yeah, he's wearing like a hat, and it's
Kang-
like he's
He
still
thinks 'cause it's-
Fear Factor Joe Rogan at the time.
He thinks wearing a Kango hat makes it okay, and it doesn't. It's Samuel L. Jackson. Just because you wear a Kango hat and Samuel L. Jackson, I'm just clicking this fucking case, not thinking about the microphone. That's how
Bro,
little
would you
I
think about
respect.
something other than yourself. Jesus
That's how
Christ.
little I respect Joe Rogan's podcast.
So anyway, I don't understand why every famous person has felt the need to say anything. Why don't you just shut up? Every
Right.
famous person in the world has
Right.
been on that show. So I think that kind of puts you're all off. Like
It's
nobody, nobody needs to explain.
major.
Nobody needs to explain. Like it's a fucking podcast that gets that article I read about how many episodes are scrubbed. I didn't realize. I mean, I knew it was a lot. That article. I think it was a Forbes article. Said 11 million people per episode. Like per episode. That's how many people watch, stream, listen, the whole thing to Joe Rogan show. Of
What
course
are you
you're on it.
shitheads doing out there? What the fuck?
11 million of you fucks are getting together to listen to this asshole talk about fucking deer meat and
There's other podcasts. Like there's every comedian you've ever met has one. What the fuck are y'all doing? My
But
favorite
so
was,
I get doing it. Why the fuck? If you ask me to do it today, I'm on it. I'm on it right
yes.
now. I'm on it this afternoon.
Fuck yes.
So like I don't. Yeah, it's just funny to me that all these people felt like they needed to come out and defend. He's gonna be fine. He's gonna be just fine. Okay.
It's one of the first big slip ups from The Rock that I've seen in a while, where he like came out and defended him like hard, and then they were like, "Hey, he said the N word like a whole bunch," and The Rock was like, "Oh." No, I don't know what I'm talking about.
That's why you don't need to say anything. That's why you just need to
Good,
shut
just
the
not
fuck
said
up.
anything. Look,
Honestly,
I'm saying.
when was the last time you and Joe Rogan text? When was the last time?
He knows.
Okay. If you haven't texted in the last, bro, I'm gonna say in the last 2 weeks, if you ain't text Joe Rogan, then you don't need to say nothing. Nobody associates you with him. Nobody's like, I didn't think, oh fuck, Joe Rogan's being attacked. I wonder what The Rock thinks. Like I wasn't worried if The Rock was gonna be
immediately.
Okay.
First thought.
I mean,
how's
is he
Dwayne
okay,
feel?
though?
How's Dwayne feel
Yeah.
about this?
Is he okay? Can he make another blockbuster?
All I want to say is that seeing this whole Joe Rogan podcast thing has really opened the door for me. So now that when I tell you the story that I've got to tell you today, I expect to see the same outpouring of love and support from every celebrity that's ever existed. Better get on the fucking Instagram and talk about how great I am.
Your part. It is time to do your part.
Chase,
I'm ready.
bro. I got
before you even start. 100% on your side. Let's go.
All right, I'll start with the. This is what's crazy. This is the minorest of the stories that I have to tell you. This one happened last week, and I meant to tell you, and fucking forgot because we got so fired up last week. I'm driving Henry to go wait in the car line to pick Zoe up.
Right.
Now, because of my anxieties and my rotten brain, was that your computer that just did the email sound? It was mine, wasn't it?
It was yours, bro.
Motherfucker.
I got my computer under control over here.
You motherfucker. So I'm driving Henry to his to wait in the car line, and because of my rotten brain, if I don't leave, there's an hour. I leave the house at 3. She doesn't get out till like 3:55. But if I'm not waiting in the car line, my anxiety is like somebody else is gonna pick her up. Like they'll just give her to somebody else if I'm not there.
Yeah.
They'll just let another.
They don't know who you are. They don't know who picks up Zoe.
Yeah, here, you take this one. And so I'm driving, and I get really angry. I don't know if anybody in listening to the podcast understands. Sometimes I get angry, and the speed limit is 55 miles an hour. That's two fives in a row. 55.
Okay, yep. 5 and a 5.
55. The school speed limit is 40.
Okay.
But school speed limit is when the sign is flashing. Not just because there is a school. And people will be driving down the road doing 55, and then they'll drive past a sign that says 40 when it's flashing. And they just, because there's a school, so you can't drive. There's a school there.
It'll be 6 p.m. and they'll stop.
I get so fucking mad. So there's a car doing 35 in the 55.
Just enough for the kids, man.
I'm so fucking mad, dude. And I still have an hour before the car line, so it's not like, I'm 5 minutes away from where I need to be for the next hour. But nah, dude, fuck that. This motherfucker in a black Ford Echo.
Okay.
No, you're gonna want to know this. In a black Ford Echo, if you message me, I'll give you the license plate. Because this motherfucker is doing 35 miles an hour. And I say, I'm going to drive around this dumb bitch. Because there are, whenever
it's
the
going
yellow...
20 miles an hour under the speed limit.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. And also because I don't play no fucking games. But when the yellow line in the road is broken up, that means you can pass. You can go around. You can go around cars that drive like dipshits.
There's things I know. I know if it says 55, you should go 55. And if there's
what does 55 look like though? What is
it's a 5, and then right behind it, a whole other 5. It's like a different 5, but it means the same thing.
Hot
damn!
damn!
And if you read them, it's 55 miles an hour.
Even you Pacific Northwest vegan soy boys know what it is.
If you match your fucking soy ran Prius. If you match the number 55 that shows up there, and you can go that same.
Yep.
You can do that.
Well,
you can do that all day, and no one will be mad.
Well, guess what? Guess what, Chase? Somebody
Right.
wasn't holding up their end of the bargain. The
Well.
deal that I make with society when I get on the road is that you're going to drive the way I want you to drive. And if you don't, I might run you off the road or flip you off or try to fight you at a red light. That's the deal I make with the whole society. Made that deal when they decided to drive. Like, hey, Josh has a license too. So and some people are like, you know what? I'll just keep riding a bike. It's probably better that way. And even those bitches aren't always safe. I had a guy try to flip me off. And I just bumped. Anyway, we don't want to get into me trying to bump
One
somebody
story
on my
at a
door.
time. One story at a time.
So I go across the broken yellow lines, and I go around this car that's going 35 and a 55. That's 20 miles less than the speed limit.
Yep.
And I go around him.
And
then,
you're not even speeding when you go around him. You're still under the speed limit.
Exactly. Because it is a school zone. There is a school there, but I'm also going to drive the speed limit because I'm not a fucking idiot. So I go around this piece of shit Ford Echo black. Has one white rim in the back left tire. I go around it. Fucking lights. It's a cop. It was an undercover cop car.
Okay.
And I had gone.
Echo?
Yes. That right.
Not going well. All right.
And I had gone around him a while before he hit the lights. And I was like, you motherfucker. So then I pull over. And, like, I didn't do anything. I know I didn't do anything wrong. So I pull over in this little neighborhood. I'm like, this is going to be a waste of my fucking time. The car smells like mango hybrid daydream vape cart or whatever it is. So I'm like, well, this is great. And he walks up and he goes, do you know how fast you were going? And I said, no. Because, no. I don't ever know. No. How? No. No, I don't have any fucking idea. No clue. Is this a car? What is this? Who am I? Where am I? I don't know shit.
Who are you? What is that?
I don't know.
Get a warrant, motherfucker.
I crack my windows. Get a warrant, motherfucker, and roll it back up.
We used that joke 2 weeks in a row, but it's it's still just perfect. So
he comes and he I'm right there. I've got my papers out. I'm a disabled veteran in a small town in Louisiana, dude. I'm fucking Captain. If I got out of that car and beat the shit out of him with an American flag, they would have a parade for me this weekend in this town. All right? So fuck you. So he pulls me over. Okay. I have my disabled hero card right here in my fucking hand. A card right here that says, hey, this guy took a bullet for this fucking country and now you're wasting his goddamn time. So I handed him my fuck you card. And the guy goes, no, I don't need that. Do you know how fast you're going? No. I never know. I don't know shit. No, I don't know. He said, well, do you know how fast the speed limit is? I said, it's 55. Because I wanted it to be over and I decided I wasn't going to. And he goes, well, I understand you passing me because I was doing 35. And then he stopped. And then the pause was long enough that I was like, so why are we? And like I turned to look because he's like, old bitch hiding back here behind, not in my face. Hiding back here like a cop bitch being all afraid. Little piggy don't want to get too close to the front of the car. You fuck. So he's back here and I can try to...
Yeah.
Yeah, remember you said you were on my side from the beginning.
I am. I'm still on your side. Yeah, really, for real. You really are. I don't see anything you've done wrong so far.
So he comes up to me and he says, all right, I understand pass me. Because the speed limit, I was doing 35 and speed limit's 55.
Yeah, so we understand laws together now.
Yeah, I was like, so what the fuck are we doing here?
I don't pull over and have a handshake with every person that I pass up on my way to work every day.
You did a good job passing me. Give me a shake on that. Hey, man,
good job. We were all real safe in that moment.
Sweet hawk, bro.
Good luck with the rest of your day.
So he says,
attack today.
I don't have a problem with you passing me because I was doing 35 and a 55. What I do have a problem with is you doing 65 and a 55. And I said, first off, Chase, I was a military cop for the while I did traffic stops. This guy is not in a police car. He's in an unmarked, like a dare car or something, I'm guessing. He's not wearing a regular police. It is a police uniform, but it's not a regular sheriff's uniform. So now I'm starting to, and he never even took my license to look at it. So now I'm wondering if he can even write a ticket. And I'm starting to doubt he can or he would. I'm like, he's just got lights and he got mad. So then I was like, and he goes, but you were going 65 in a 55. And I said, I was going 55 in a 55 because I'm careful about it because my daughter goes to that school. And Chase, this stupid pork rind motherfucker looked me in my face and said, well, then why did I have to do 65 to catch up with you?
Because you was going. Do I gotta explain to you? You was going 35. I mean, let's write it out. Get a pen and paper, man. Let's write it out.
I should have said, you know what? You're right. Let's get some paper. Come sit down. No, come on.
Let's figure out. Let's figure out. Okay, so car
You got
A.
a graphing calculator? Do you have a graphing calculator?
All right, so car A is traveling at a fuck you speed of 35, right?
At a
real
fuck you
piece
speed of
shit-
patriotism.
A real piece of shit speed, right? Just a real who the fuck would do that, right? That's
Some
car
Barney
1.
Fife fuck.
That's car 1 going 35. Okay, that's what we agree, right? And then here's car 2, right? Just a badass, fucking muscled up, understands the law, knows how fast they can go, not a dumb piece of shit, going 55 miles an hour, right? Now he continues to go on about his badass American hero way.
Goddamn right.
And then dumb shit is stuck in the mud over here. Little piggy all stuck in the mud, just oinking and just over here, just stuck in the mud, right? And now he's got to speed up to catch 55. Now, how fast was that, officer? Bro, that is fucking crazy.
He was so serious, too. And he, like, have you ever seen somebody say something to you and they think they burnt? Like, he thought, oh, this is it. I fucking roasted. This dude is roasted. Well, then why did I have to go 65 to catch up? And then just kind of looked at me and no shit, in the car, I just stared at him until he was like, just slow it down, okay? And I wanted to be Chase. I wanted to tell him to go fuck himself so many different ways. Because I don't think he can write a ticket, or he would have. Or he would have at least ran my license plate to see if I was somebody I'm not supposed to be. You know what I mean? He didn't even run my plate, didn't look at my driver's license. I don't think he can write a ticket. But I got weed and a kid in the car. Can't fuck around like that, right? Or else I'd be stomping him into the sewer drain out there.
I know what you
Right.
did.
Then why did I have to go 65 to catch up?
Yeah, that's
to
real
you?
pissy.
And then he said, he goes, well, have a good day and thank you for your service. And if I could have I ripped my ID out of his hand like I was punching him in the face.
Yeah.
Because I knew I couldn't punch him. So when I took that, I made sure that I didn't even blink while I'm staring him in his fucking eyes. And I yanked it away real hard. And then I stared at him until he walked back to his car. I'm not driving away first. Fuck you. You started this. You drive away, you dumb bitch. Get in your little Ford Echo and go drive down to whatever junior high you got to go sell your fucking washed up career at, try to get people to join the sheriff's office. You dumb math knowing motherfucker. I do this 74 weeks of me spitting out math equations at the beginning of the show. You inbred redneck cow piggy motherfucker. And you think, God damn it, Chase. I was so, and like, that was the end of it. I didn't get a ticket or anything, but I had an hour to just sit in my car and go, that motherfucker.
Oh, yeah, that was not good for you.
You piece
I know
of
that
shit.
was horrible for you.
And then I'm like, I should have said, well, because you're a fuck. That's what I should have said. How come you didn't go fuck right off? Huh? Just an hour of me in the car, like going over how it should have gone. I should have kicked the door on him, and then when he fell on the ground, I just walked out and started stomping on him. The speed limit is 55!
I'm not wrong!
And then I was like, when I'm sitting in the car line for an hour, just mad as fuck. And I text this big long paragraph out to send to my wife, even though in the car line there's no reception, so she can't call and get any clarification to find out anything. And I think I'm going to send this to her. And like I look and it's a paragraph this long and it's like, I got pulled over by a fucking undercover cop. And then I was like, all right, maybe don't send. You ain't never gonna believe this.
It's over. It's fucking, they finally caught me. They finally fucking caught us, babe.
They said Junior's going down too. Ain't nothing you can do for the boy.
Look, I'm not gonna lie. If I just go get a deal, I just go try to get a deal.
I was so fucking mad, man. And I said, it was like a big paragraph explaining what happened, but she couldn't call to get clarification. And it did start. And a fucking undercover cop just fucking got me. I was like, maybe I shouldn't send this. I've seen that car since then. I wrote down his license plate. If anybody wants it, you can message me. I don't give a fuck. I'll snitch on all you motherfuckers.
It's got to be like public information or something, right? The cops.
It is. Oh, yeah, it
cops
is.
license plate? Aren't you?
That's how I got it. They have it on their car every day. You can just go look at it. but I'll give it away on the internet for money.
But I'm gonna make some ducats off of it.
And then Chase, I had a fucking meltdown today. Chase. I hate to jump into another story, but if I don't tell you the story, my brain is gonna explode. Because after what I'm about to tell you.
So hey, by the way, first story, you were the hero. You didn't.
Thanks.
You're
remember that.
Yeah.
Remember that. Remember that part. So I go to Sam's Club today to get my groceries.
Right.
And they
Feed
have
family.
I like to feed my family. Got to get these. You think muscles like this don't need fucking protein? I got to go get my shits, right? So I load up my buggy, and I'm going to tell you right now, if you listen to this podcast and know me at all, this will make perfect sense. I take it as a personal attack on everything I believe in and stand for whenever the people at the door want to see my receipt on the way out of Sam's.
Okay, yeah, it is. That is very disrespectful.
If you walked up and pulled the flag off my grandfather's grave and pissed on it, I would feel the same level of offense that I feel whenever you ask me for my receipt walking out of Sam's. I paid for it. I checked it out my goddamn self. I had to do it all by my fucking self and paid for it. And now you want to come in here and look at the receipt and take credit for it? I get so mad. If they ever Google search my computer, there's 6,000 Google searches of, do you have to show your receipt at Sam's? What can they do if you just keep walking? Because I've watched YouTube videos where guys like, nah, they can't do shit, bro. You fucking punch them. If they touch you, you can shoot them. You know that? You can just shoot them if they touch you.
They're not even people. They're not even real.
They
have no feelings or families.
Sam Walton, they're all reptiles.
Murder.
So I'm in Sam's. I check out. Have you ever? I don't know if you're familiar with Sam's. They always have.
Ever? Yeah, I have.
You know how they have the buggy at the end of Sam's, at the end of the aisle, and you're supposed to take your shit and dump it in that one as you scan it, and then take that buggy, or is that just our Sam's? At the checkout, when you bring your buggy up with all your shit in it, they have an empty one at the end of the aisle. So when you scan your stuff, you can set it in the empty cart.
Okay. I haven't seen that at all of them.
And then you take your empty cart
and
you put it there, and then you take your. It's supposed to be a way to help you not. Well, I didn't have a whole lot, so I wasn't going to switch carts. And I had 2 things of ground meat. Now they're both the exact same thing, so I picked them up and I scanned one of them twice and set it down. Right? There's 2 of them. They're the same thing. It should be right. So I go to check out. I pay $200 at the grocery store. Not to ball on y'all. 6, 7 light bulbs, $200 at the grocery store. But I mean, that's the world we living in right now. You heard me? So I'm dropping down a couple of Benjamins on these groceries to feed my family.
Right? No, now you think about it. I don't even miss them.
I didn't even think,
bro, who gives a fuck?
Didn't worry me one bit, dude. I fucking dropped them Benjis right there. Boop. And as I go to look, there's like 12 people deep waiting to get their stuff checked and dug through by some old bitch at the door at Sam's. And the whole time I'm in line, I'm like, I should just walk around. What are they going to do? They're going to come and stop me? I paid for it. It's my shit. I can leave. And the whole time I'm in line, I'm like, it's mine. They're telling me I can't have my groceries? They're trying to take food out of my family fucking mouths? I'm getting all fired up. And then she scans my stuff.
God, this poor lady has no idea.
Oh, for sure.
She's just trying. She's just trying to be an old lady.
If I was a nice person, I would go back and apologize. I'm not, so I won't.
No,
but I should. She owes one. But look, you don't apologize for shit. All right, bad people get what they get. That's how it works. That's how karma works. That's the universe. You don't apologize for bad people getting what they get. So this evil woman scans my buggy. She
done something in her life.
Scans it.
She definitely did.
Oh, look, she scans it the exact same way somebody who used to beat up children would scan a receipt. The way, like, she had...
You could tell.
Her knuckles were bruised up, and it sounds crazy, but if you looked real close on the bruised knuckles, you could see indentions of children's faces from where she had just been punching them in the face with her knuckles.
Her knuckles had hate kids tattooed on them.
And I was like, I can't let this bitch live in the world. We got to do something about this. So this lady scans my stuff and hands me back my receipt. I have headphones in. I'm not listening to a fucking thing she says. So I just walk away. I don't care if she's checked it.
She's not people.
You're not a human. I don't give a fuck. I'll walk right back. You're a Facebook bot that's just standing at the end of a Sam's door. I don't give a shit. If you
I know a fucking multiverse when I see one.
Dude, I'll run you over if you get in the way. You think I care about your ones and zeros getting deleted? I don't give a fuck. You're not a human. You don't got a soul. You think everything that encompasses a human soul, all the love and the belief and the faith and the patriotism can be put into a couple of ones and zeros? Sam Walton? It can't. Anyway, so I'm just fighting.
Ground beef.
I'm fighting for the freedom of America and ground beef. And I'm walking out. Dude, the second...
Yeah, you are. By the way, can I say? I think are they different based on the weight of them? Is that a thing? Is it you got to weigh bananas, so it's not okay? All right, I was just trying to exonerate you.
It's prepackaged it's like 3 packets that are together.
It's already weighed out, and it's got
They were both $18.87 a pound.
Okay.
Or for the pack of 3, $18.87. They're the same fucking thing. So, I'm sorry, I'm not a trained Sam's cashier. I don't fucking know. So I scanned the 2 beefs. I scanned one of them twice, paid for it. You took my fucking money. So I don't listen to shit. The second she gives my receipt back, I don't even look at her. She's not human. I'm not looking at her. I tried to shoulder check her when I walked by. I tried to aggressively walk away.
For dominance, yeah.
And I'm getting out of the door, just letting everybody know I pissed on the floor on the way out so they would know who owns this Sam's.
Mm-hmm.
And at the door, I felt a tap on my shoulder. And I turned around and the lady goes, and pointed to her headphones. And I just went, no, thank you.
No.
No, thank you. And then she said, one of your items didn't scan. And I said, she goes, it was the beef.
How the fuck do you know that? Just from me walking by?
Because she scanned the receipt, and then she picks up items out of the buggy and scans them. The beef packet that she picked up. She
rescans each one?
They scan a receipt and then pick 3 things out of it or something and rescan. Oh, yeah, dude, they dig in your buggy and find something and then scan it to make sure it matches the thing.
It sounds like they could have just scanned it to fucking begin with. But
pay a fucking cashier. Yeah, all right, you're with me. You're with me.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm not a trained fucking cashier, Sam Walton. Right. I don't know how to ring shit up. I'm out here cashing checks and snapping necks and slinging kettlebells and jokes. I don't know dick about ringing up beef, you motherfucker. I'm cooking and eat it. Come on.
Sam Walton. God damn.
That's why you did. Right there.
That's what killed him.
So this lady, she says
too much.
She says, and I'm at the brink of my politeness now. Like this is as close as far as it's gonna go.
So little has happened for you to be this.
No, dude.
All you did was buy groceries and try to leave. And you're like, I can't take one more fucking thing. Or I'll break every TV and electronics department.
I was just starting to grow and turn green. When she stopped me, the first thing is when she tapped me on the shoulder as I was leaving, I said, I swear to God, I will break everything in this fucking store. So help me Christ, I will fuck this place up.
Ooh.
Oh, I hope you bother me. Please say something to me.
Oh, ask me to take my headphones off. Fuck it, ask me to turn my music down. Oh,
goddamn. But I was like, no, thank you. And I never turned it down. So she was talking over what I was listening to. And she says, so they scan the receipt and then they pick up 2 or 3 things out of your buggy and scan it. Well, the thing she picked up out of the buggy was one of the 2 beef packs.
Right.
But it's not the one I scanned twice. It's the one I didn't scan at all.
She knows when you're trying to steal beef packs.
So she goes, it's not on the receipt. And I said, Chase, there's like 6 things in the buggy. And I was like, well, there's 2 beef on the receipt. And I was like, and I picked it up and I was like, here's 2 beef. I was like, I scanned it twice because I didn't know that it mattered. I said, here's 2. And as soon as I've already explained more than I should have to explain.
Yeah.
I paid for this. I'm walking out. I'm already mad that I have to explain this to anybody. And I'm like, here's 2. I scanned. I'm going to give you a shot. This is your only chance for me to
Get
be.
a pen and paper out. I did this with a cop recently.
You want me to be a good human? This is your only shot. You better fucking take it right now.
Shopper
There's
A.
2 on there. I scanned this one twice. Here's the other one. I didn't know it mattered. There's 2. There's literally 3 other things. You can see the whole. It's like a box of fruit roll-ups, a box of cookies, and a box of Doritos, and then beef. Like, there's no fucking that you could see. I'm not stealing it. The receipt says I paid for 2. Here's 2. And she goes, okay, well, I'm just going to need you to come back in and wait. And I just dropped them back in the buggy, and I just took my buggy and walked out of it. No. I'm in the first handicap spot. So then, yeah, that's right. I'm in the first Captain America fucking spot. What they should have done is ask me what I wanted and bring me my fucking groceries out on a Captain America flag wrapped in one of the flags they flew over Afghanistan when they took it. That's what they should have done if y'all had your shit straight. Instead, you make me hobble in there and fuck up a thing because I'm not a trained cashier. I don't know what I'm doing. And then Joyce at the fucking door sees her life flash before her eyes, standing for this beefcake bastard, that's ready to fucking stomp her in the ground for questioning my beef consumption. Fuck you, Joyce. Fuck you, Sam Walton. And fuck you, Sam's Club. So I go out to the handicap spot, first one, 10 feet from the door. I take so long loading my groceries. Because I'm like, I probably shouldn't have walked away. Like, I'm like, they're probably going to send somebody out here.
Judge, you...
I'm like, they're going to send somebody out here.
You always have to poke a little bit. You always act like you don't want it, but you want it.
Oh, no. This is not me poking the bear. This is...
stop, tie my shoe.
I'm taking my time in case it's something that they're... I think that the woman at the door doesn't realize is dumb. And anybody that looked at the receipt would see what it is. But in case a security guard or somebody's walking out here, I don't want it to look like I'm running from them. So I'm loading up, taking my time. I bring the buggy all the way back into the store where they go. I hate leaving buggies in the car. It bugs the shit out of me.
Good on you. Same here.
Push the buggy back in because I'm a good person. And I walk back to my car. And I get in, I look around, and nobody's saying shit. And I'm like, well, I'm leaving. And I'm driving, I pull out a spot, and I start texting Chase to tell him what happened. And I see this old lady, like an art teacher old lady, like she has on those sport sandals where she's probably been hiking right before she came here to get granola.
I know the ladies that work at the front of Sam.
Oh, no. This lady is walking across the parking lot. I'm leaving now.
Oh, it's a different lady. Oh, okay.
I'm leaving. I'm looking at my phone.
I thought Sam's Club lady came to like chase you down Terminator style.
No, Joyce fucking knew her place and she knew where to keep her sorry ass. She wanted to live to see 90. She knew where to stay. Good on you, Joyce. That's how you live to see another birthday.
Hey, she's not here by accident, okay?
Right? Exactly. See? God's plan. So I am driving away now and I'm like, I got to tell this to Chase. So I pull out my phone and I'm sending you a text. And I look up and I see this old couple a little ways away getting ready to cross the street. So I have plenty of distance that I don't need to stop and let them across. I can just speed up just a little bit and get past them. This lady saw me speed up and ran over and slapped my car to like yell at me to slow down.
Yeah.
And I stopped the second she hit my car. I stopped and was out of the car before I even knew what I was doing. Chase.
These poor people have no
I
idea
nearly murdered
what you're walking around with.
Dude, she thought I'm in the right here, and she ran. All I did was tap the gas a little bit to get past her. She wasn't close enough for me to stop and let her back.
I understand what you're saying. Okay. Yeah.
When she hit my car, I fucking slammed. Dude, I slammed on the brakes and was out of the car before I even realized what happened. Bro. Chase, I had to say, you can't hit her husband either. Because that was my thought, was like, I'll hit him. And then I was like, you can't hit him.
Look, I'm not a fucking asshole. I'm not going to hit this old lady. I'll fucking fight him, though.
That did go through my head at first. I was like, I'm going to fling the door open and hit her. And then I was already out of the car. And I was like, oh, well, I guess that's not an option now.
Well, I lost the door, I guess now.
I was like, why are you going to fucking hit my car? And then I just stared at her. And I watched this lady's face go from anger to fear within seconds. Seconds. Because I am standing in her face. Like, just breathing. And I'm I'm fucking, oh my God. I'm so fucking fired up for nothing. This old lady just crossed the street and Sam's going to buy granola, and she almost died. She almost got eaten right there. And I had to get back in my car. And I was in Michelle's car too, which is even funnier. So it's a little CRV. So I had to like get back down into it. And the drive home, within 45 seconds of almost beating an elderly couple to death for blocking me from stealing from Sam's Club. I'm in the car and I was like, what the fuck am I doing? I'm not even joking. I had a long like.
I am glad you had that. I am glad you had that moment
where I was like, "What the fuck is going on? Why is that how I reacted? Why the fuck?" And Chase, 30 seconds after I had that first thought, I was like, "No, that bitch shouldn't have hit my car. Why is she asking me about my groceries? I'm not some fucking. What am I? I got a doctorate in cashiering. I ain't got shit. It's your job. Fuck you. I was right the whole fucking time. I'm gonna go back and tell him how right I was."
I hope that old lady's trying to cross back across the street. I'm gonna fucking hit her again.
And so then I get home and I'm like, the Sam Walton cops are gonna come for me.
Yeah,
I'm gonna get in trouble.
Yeah, he rolls deep, dude. They're coming.
But I, for real, had the thought of like, they're not gonna come to my house because they think I stole beef, right? And then, and then the whole thing, and then Michelle is sitting on the couch with Henry. And all of those fucking 45-pound balls I had at Sam's, I came in and I was like, they'll just cancel my membership is what they'll do. Because they scan the receipt to see who I was. Like, it scanned the receipt.
Right.
So they'll just cancel my membership next time I come. So then I walked over to Michelle.
Fuck, it's got your phone number, bro.
I walked over to Michelle and I was like, hey, so look, just so you know, next time we go to Sam's, it might be weird. And I was like, so look, and the way I told it to Michelle was like, I was in there, like I had a cart full of Bibles, and I was just walking along singing church songs. I was singing church tunes as I'm going around thinking about how much I love you. And,
right.
And they asked me.
I had 10 items, 6 Bibles, 2 beefs.
And then the lady took one of the beefs and she smacked me with it. And then she drew the sign of the beast on my head with the beef. And I had to run.
I'd never seen the devil so clearly. He was right in my face.
I just said the story Michelle got
was
a totally different version than what happened and what she'll hear when she listens to this or when everybody she works with listens to this.
Yeah,
tells her husband's a monster. But look, Chase, here's the thing. I'm not a cashier. I'm not a cashier. I paid for the groceries. They're mine. Why do I have to stop to show some fucking asshole at the door that I 6 feet away from you is the cash register I just checked out on. You watched me do it.
I agree. If they trust me enough to ring it up, then you gotta trust me enough to walk out with it.
It's on you.
It's on
you. And Chase, you know how I am. All day I've been like, man, I went and read the Sam's thing, like their policy, like does it say I have to? And it says the membership owner is should allow, like you don't have to, but they might try to check the member. By signing the card, you're agreeing to giving them the option of asking you to check or something like that. But I didn't say the card's under Michelle's name. It's not under me, so I ain't signed shit. And then I decided that if they did come to the house or like call me about it, I wasn't giving them anything. No, I don't know. What is a Sam's Club? I've never been.
Get a warrant.
What is a Sam's Club? No. Get a warrant. Chase, I almost ran that lady.
Yeah, that's pretty wild.
I was out of the car in this old lady's face faster than I knew what was happening, Chase. I wanted to fight. I wanted to fight so bad. If it had been anybody other than... I even tried to fight her husband. Like I was like, all right, she's too old and fragile. Can't fight her. I looked up. I was like, well, I mean, you can't just fight this old weak bastard.
He's just like, oh, come on, man.
Come on. Why couldn't you be married to somebody with some fucking nuts? Let me fight somebody. You want some of this? You want some too, old man?
Somebody want to fight for the honor of this old pathetic ass couple over here? Anybody want to fucking step up to defend this old bitch who's trying to cross the street? Anybody? Huh?
Who here has the balls to fight for this old bitch's honor?
I don't let no old bitches cross the street.
That got me, dude. And then Chase, then I came home and I had put what is it called again? Marijuana into my body.
Yep.
And like it was all better. It was all better right after that. I didn't care about anything I'd done earlier.
It's like there's no consequences.
But look, I did count because I drink electrolyte water, and it's the cheapest at Sam's. You can get like a big 18 pack for like $9, and it's more. So I was like trying to time out how long can I go before I have to show my face at Sam's again? Because you might not know this, but in my small town, I stick out. People tend to remember me.
Yeah.
So like maybe I can't go to Sam's for a while. Fuck it, I'm going tomorrow.
Wear a hat.
I'm going tomorrow and I'm buying beef.
You know what? Fuck it. No, fuck that. Don't put that hat on.
I've tried to justify it every way I can to where I was right. And I've convinced myself. I know I'm not. I convinced myself.
You're pretty on edge going into that very simple situation. It is very non-confrontational situation.
No, it would no. Look, the second you stop me from what I'm doing, it's confrontation. If you inconvenience me in the slightest, confrontation. Every time. Every fucking time. I have to slow down for 10 seconds to go outside before I go home and do nothing. Fight. We're fighting.
There's nothing I love more than doing nothing. You sorry son of a bitch.
There is nothing I will fight for more than doing nothing. Do you understand that?
Do you understand? I will do anything to do nothing. Do you hear me? I will stop at nothing to do nothing. That's like
so now I just keep thinking that like that old lady and the lady at the door now, like their whole day was just.
Nah, bro, those people are shook now, man.
Today was the day Godzilla attacked their Sam's Club. They'll remember that. They'll tell their grandkids about Godzilla attacking Sam's Club the day that she was there. I just wanted to see that he paid for the beef, and he said he ain't no fucking cat. He told me to get a fucking warrant. Told me to suck his dick and get a warrant.
I saw he had like 6 things. There's like 2 beefs and a cut. Like, I mean, why did he have to say that?
He could have just left. He didn't even need to say it. He could have just left. It was a total power move. He had all the power. He just walked out. He did it.
He didn't even stay to see how I reacted. He just said it and kept moving. He just knew.
I mean, it's the very definition of punching down. I hate to say that, but that's what he was doing. I'll fight that whole fucking Sam's Club. I'll fight the whole Sam Walton family. I will. I'll fight dude. Put me in the middle of a Sam's Club and bring every old biddy and bitch that works there and every old man that checks IDs and sets on a stool. Bring them to the center of the store and make me fight my way out. Let me do it. Give me one pack of beef and let me fight my way out.
I bet I come out with 2.
I bet I come out with 2.
Amazing.
I bet I come out with filet mignon. I've been so mad about it all day too. Even though, like, in the back of your mind, I know I'm wrong. But whenever you go that hard, you gotta believe it in your heart that you're right. You can't bend your will and be like, you know what, I was wrong. No, dude, you gotta believe that shit with your whole fucking being. You hear me? Your whole fucking being, you gotta believe it. I was right.
There's a certain point you cross that you have to just be in it. And the thing about you is you cross it immediately. So immediately you have to see it through because you've already set, as Charlie Murphy would say, you're a habitual line stepper.
Oh. I am. I fucking am. You're right. Look. That's the way it works. I've been dying to tell you this fucking story.
Jesus Christ, bro, you're insane.
Yeah, it's not.
Oh. So listen to this. Next week, next week I'm working at Spokane Comedy Club, and I'm opening for Adam Carolla one of the nights.
Yes!
I'm walking into the green room with beef stew, bro. I'm bringing stew, and I'm wearing.
Are you?
I'm gonna wear fucking like a hammer on my side, and just I'm gonna have a whole tool belt, and I'm just gonna try to outman him. I'm just gonna be
Telling
a
you
goddamn
hate
man.
women.
I'm just
Say the thing about everybody in bracelets wearing.
I'm walking with that. And walking with two girls in bikinis jumping on little trampolines right next to me. And I'm just going to stand in the corner of the green room. And I'm just going to sit there and write and eat stew. And I'm just...
Here's a great opportunity for younger comedians to learn from the lesson being put forth by Chase Myers. Chase, do you believe in the politics of Adam Carolla in any way at all?
No.
Do you support anything Adam Carolla's ever done in any way at all?
Nah, not really, no.
Do you think he's funny?
He's all right.
But you're doing this show because in comedy and in life, it's money over everything.
Everything. Put it in my bucket. What's the fucking name of the show? Okay? What's the name of the show? I'm doing this. Okay? I'm opening for Adam Carolla. I don't give a fuck.
I know you're joking about that, but you won't ever tell him that you saw him. You were the least... I'm trying to think how to say it. Like, even comedians, you don't, not at all. You don't ever take pictures with comics. Like, I don't know. I've always thought, even before we were anything, like you just didn't, you never asked to take pictures. You never, I don't know. You always just put yourself at their level by not doing that, which makes a big difference in the way the presentation than running up to them and sucking their balls before they go on stage. It's a good move.
Yeah, it's my line stepping. That's what I do. I don't ever.
Adam who?
I always walk
Adam
in
what?
like I belong to be here, bro. I'm supposed to be here. I worked my ass off where they thought.
Mine is, I'm here. You gonna get me out? Who's gonna get me out?
You gonna tell me to leave? Who gonna tell me to leave? That's what I want to know. Adam Carolla, you gonna tell me to leave? So this is really what I want to do is so by the way, so it's one show with Adam and then it's 4 shows with this guy Andy Woodhall, who's a really good comic. But he popped really big from those dry bar specials, which, by the way, one of the best dry bar specials was done by my boy Travis Nelson. You guys should go check that out. Dry Bar's website. Also, I seen it on Amazon. I'm pretty sure you can get it on Prime.
That's right. I think I watched it on Prime.
Yeah, and it's free on YouTube, too. Just look him up on YouTube. The dude's got like 250K views right now on his special.
No shit.
It's fucking, yeah. So Andy Woodhall, the other dude I'm opening for, he's big off of those. He did one of those too. So I have to work. I have to work clean because that's the people that are coming to see him. He's famous from doing this clean special, you know. So I have to do one night with Adam Carolla, and then the next 4 shows clean, like in the same venue. Like it's. I actually like. I really like. Took that as like pride that they like like they thought, oh, he could do it. He could actually do both those shows. He could
in the same venue on the same weekend.
Yeah,
that's crazy.
Like Thursday night with Adam, Friday and Saturday with Andy. So here's the thing. Here's a little embarrassing thing that I have to admit about Carolla. Is at one point, like 10 years ago, maybe, like whenever I was first starting stand up, he was like GoFunding like a movie he was gonna make about stand-up, and he was asking for comics to like send in clips, and he would like put you in the movie if you did. So I sent in a fucking clip. I tried to, I'm trying to get in the movie. I was like a year in or something like that, and then you also had to like send like $25, $50 or whatever to like help fund the movie and shit like that. And so and then whenever he didn't pick it, he just sends you like, hey, here's a book, and hey, congratulations, thanks for making me a lot of money and all that
right
shit. And so I'm asking why the fuck I wasn't in his movie. That's first things first. When I go in, I go, hey man, a 23-year-old Chase Myers sent you a clip of the best that he could do with his whole heart. He tried so goddamn hard, and you just want to send him a book about fucking working hard, being a blue collar bullshit, whatever the fuck that book was about. Like, I read that. Get the fuck out of here, Adam Carolla.
I hate you.
So I get to work with him in 2 weeks.
That's funny. It's funny that you bring that up because that's something, whenever we first started out, that's something that a lot of people would always ask me about. Because for some reason, nobody ever asked you how you got shit. They always ask me. instead of just fucking talking to you.
I'm too cool. I'm too cool to talk to you. That's why. It's 'cause
people would
I
ask
don't
me
take pictures with TJ Miller when he shows up at the station. So,
hey, I mean,
that wasn't a shot at you, by the way.
Oh,
that
I was about to say,
just,
because look, I shit on him so hard he blocked my email. So if that's how you
that
look
is,
at
no, for sure, no.
TJ Miller told me
I tell
after
your
giving me his
story all
personal
the
email.
time to people. If
Maybe
somebody
we
tells
shouldn't
me-
email anymore.
If somebody, I might have been talking over you just now when you said that, but I hope people heard what you said.
I'll tell that story. I forgot about
that. Yeah. But no, anytime somebody's like, I know who TJ Miller is, like that I just meet in the wild, I tell your story of when TJ Miller showed up that one time. But yeah, I get stuff. I used to get stuff by
the Carlos thing was a big one. People shit whenever there was a picture of you doing a show in Tennessee or somewhere with Carlos.
I was in Houston, yeah.
And everybody's like, how did that happen? And like, he fucking sent a video and drove to Houston. He just did it. He just fucking You're shit faced passed out in the back of an open mic. He is in his car driving to Tennessee because he sent a video. Like, you just got it. You just did it.
Yeah.
And like, I wouldn't think I would get it. I was like, I don't think he thought he was going to get it. He just fucking did it.
No, of course not. No, I sent in so many things. I submitted so many festivals. You know how many festivals I've funded? So many fucking 2-year festivals that have happened. They only get to the second anniversary and there's not a goddamn third one, but I've sent them $50 every year. It's just eight comics that I fucking hate could get in or whatever.
Tommy Llama.
So the fucking Tommy Llama could win some competition, that cheating motherfucker.
That TJ Miller story is the station in Baton Rouge is the main open mic, and this was 2014, 13, 14.
Yeah.
Somewhere in there. TJ Miller showed up, and I was doing my nobody believes
we didn't know anything about TJ Miller. TJ Miller didn't have any kind of stank on him.
I forgot he has. I forgot he had a stank on him.
Yeah, he was just hilarious at the time. He was just
he was like, just a funny dude. I think he was on Silicon Valley. I think he was on Silicon Valley.
I don't even think that had started yet. I mean, that might have been like season 1 if it was. What do we know him from? Like,
anyway, so yeah, he
just
was
being
there.
a hilarious stand-up. He was just
and he was down here filming Yogi Bear. And he was really when he came, I was doing my I had championship belts and I was doing wrestling promos for my set at open mic. I would just shit on people in the crowd, cutting promos. You try stuff that's not as good. It's still better than anything you're doing, but you try stuff and then you find stuff that works. And he came into the open mic because he was down here filming the movie, and he was really cool. And everybody was like, "Oh fuck, that's TJ Miller. I think that's TJ Miller." So I just went and asked him if he wanted to go up and got to talk to him. You were headlining that night, right?
Yep.
He showed up with the girl, Shannon Woodward from Raising Hope, and I was super excited to meet her, and Garfunkel and Oates.
Yep.
That was the same night.
And
Chase was headlining at the open mic. TJ Miller was a real cool guy.
Not the man that stands before you today, Chase. Was headlining.
3 years in, Chase Myers.
Yeah.
And TJ Miller was really cool. He bought drinks, and I just went up and talked to him. And, because, I don't know. And he talked to me all night. He hung out by me.
Why wouldn't you? I mean, it's a small little bar.
Made it look like me and him were friends. Like, he came there to hang out with me because I was the only person who wasn't afraid to go talk to him. And he gave me his personal email. He liked my set, so he gave me his email. I was like, hey, I'm going to email you about shows stuff. Maybe you can help me get on some shows and we can hang out a little bit while I'm in town. I was like, yeah, man, that'd be awesome. And he gives me his email, and it wasn't like tjmiller@tjmiller.com. Like, it was his actual email, and I think he gave me his phone number, if I remember right.
It was a real one.
It was a real deal. And we messaged a week, maybe. Hey, when is this open mic? And I would tell him, and then he'd show up, or he was going to show up, or he couldn't, or whatever. And then one night, he sent me a message, and I was like, well, me and TJ are friends now. And he was going to come to this open mic, and then he couldn't because
he's going to come to your open mic. It was the Boudreaux and Thibodeau one, wasn't it?
That's what it was. He was going to headline. Yeah. He was going to close out my mic, and then he couldn't make it because of Yogi Bear. And instead of being like, no problem, I texted back, oh, big fucking movie star. Can't make it to the tiny little nobody open mic because you got to go make Yogi fucking Bear. Thinking, we're buddies. He's going to laugh his ass off at this. And it was like 5 seconds later, and maybe we shouldn't email anymore.
and
so then I sent him an email. Then I sent him an email that said there's a bomb on it. I forgot about that. That was he sent that back, and at the time I was crushed. Maybe we shouldn't email anymore. I was like, no, I thought we were friends. No, I did the thing because we're friends. So I did the fuck you thing that you do. Nope.
Do it back. Do a fuck you back. Watch. It's what friends do.
Watch how I don't get butthurt. Do it.
Watch how I act like a little bitch about it. Watch, TJ Miller. Watch.
But I met Shannon Woodward, so I mean, that was a highlight.
Yeah, you're pretty excited about that.
Oh,
Garfunkel Oates just went up there. You know how fucking hilarious musical comedy is? And then it's famous musical comedy. And then it's...
In the middle of a shitty open mic out of nowhere, too.
In Baton fucking Rouge, Louisiana.
They just walked up there and played the song. They fucking murdered. It was so good. They were great. It was cool to meet them. They were all really nice at the mic. They didn't all give me their emails. I tried, but, whatever.
Whatevs. I'm not mad about it.
Whatevs. I got my own stuff going on. Didn't you just hear about that whole Sam's thing? I got my own stuff.
Yeah, I got that. I got Sam Walton after me. Fuck. How you feel, man? I feel pretty good. We hit an hour.
I'm good. This week, you can still get tickets. This will be up Saturday, February 12th. I am headlining at the Hideaway Dinner Arcade in Mandeville on Chase's birthday in honor of Chase Myers. I'm going to get up there and I'm going to explode some butts. There are still a few tickets available, not a whole lot. So you need to get on that. I put the link in all my shit. Next month, on March 26th, Chase Myers is coming to town, and he's going to headline the show. I'm going to host the titties off that show. You hear me? And then Mike Honore is going to be there, and he's going to laugh the balls off that show, right? And then Maggie Shipley is going to be there, and she's going to do great Maggie shit. And then Chase is going to be there, and you're going to pay money, and you get your pussies blown out, and your buttholes blown out, and your dicks blown up by jokes. I am excited, though, because this Saturday, Michelle is coming. She hasn't seen me do stand-up since before the kids, so it's been 6 years. And so I'm going to come. You should come to just watch me make my wife of over a decade fall in love with me again by telling jokes about how bad a father I am. And what a psycho I am. Because guess what? There's going to be a Sam story at this show now. For sure. I got to tell it a few times to myself so that I don't still get angry when I tell it on stage so it can still be fun. That's what's going to happen. I'm going to start telling it and I'm just getting mad again.
Just start stomping around.
If I see any one of you motherfuckers going to Sam's to spend money, you're done. You hear me? You ain't coming back in here.
Let's all cut our cards up. Everybody take your cards up. We're cutting them up. Amazing. February 26th, I'm doing a cool show in... No, I got a different one.
That's Zoe's birthday.
Yep. For Zoe's birthday, I'm doing a show. And I'm doing a show in celebration of Zoe's birthday, since you're doing one for my birthday, at the Everett Theater in Everett, Washington, with Corey Michaelis and a bunch of other cool comics. So look that up. I think if you look up on Corey's stuff, you can definitely find the links. Or if you just look up the Everett Theater, but I think it's a pretty big room. So come, please come fill it.
It's not going to be long before I'm triple vaxxed and boosted and everything. I'm going to be coming to Seattle, and I'm going to just...
Fuck yeah.
I'm going to look every open micer there in their eyes until they look away. That's the secret. That's the secret.
I quit. I don't even know what open mics are like around here anymore. Like, I just kind of, I refuse to go.
Do you think I would do okay at the open mics in Seattle? You think they would be okay with it?
Yeah, you'd fucking destroy, dude. You're hilarious. But like,
because I'm going to murder, I'm going to bully everybody as soon as I walk in the place.
Dude, here's the thing though. There's going to be a lot of like essays written about you on Facebook and all this stuff. So, like, you can't just do that around here. Like, people will know and they'll unite. Like, it'll be a thing. People
it won't be a cute, quirky thing like it is down here. It'll be a...
No, people will be standing outside of the open mic with candles and holding hands. And
that's the way I like it. That's the way I fucking like it.
And then you can come through and blow it all out.
I want it to be a traumatic experience. I'm not here to make you laugh. My job is to fuck you up for the rest of your life.
But yeah, I'm not going to open mic out here, bro, because I'm just not sharing the mic with 30 people. I just know, no.
No. That's how you get the COVIDs.
that's how that is how you do it. So I try to just stay to shows where it's only where I'm booked. I'm only doing 2 or 3 other comics on it, but. Yeah, I refuse. I just know how open micers are, and I know some of these dumbasses are going to show up with a fever and stuff and just be licking all on the mic and everything. And so,
rubbing the mic on the balls, making funny faces, a la Eastbound and Down. We shit on a guy from 12 years ago for like half the episode last week.
Man, we really got a lot off our chest about that dude.
When I re-listened to it while editing, I was like, we're going really hard at a guy we haven't seen in a decade.
This
is crazy.
He probably doesn't remember me at all. I know he doesn't. Like, I don't think I made that much mark on him. And
even not remembering us at all, if he heard that, it would hurt his feelings. We went so hard at a guy from over a decade ago that doesn't remember. It would hurt it's going to hurt his feelings. When he hears that, it's going to hurt his feelings. He's going to feel bad.
Oh,
and I hope good. Good, you greasy weasel fuck.
That's what it was meant to do. That's what it was meant to do.
That's what we started out meaning to do.
All right, we'll see y'all next week. Thank y'all for watching. Subscribe, like, comment, the whole thing.
Boom. Tell your friends.
BUCKETSDuckets.com.
Don't go to Sam's Club for nothing.
Bye.